Over the years, I've always focused, the business has never been about me. It's always been about the person in front of me, about meeting their needs, not my needs, adding value to their lives, whether it's value with your product or your service or your opportunity, and creating raving fan relationships. Raving fan relationships, long-term relationships equal long-term success. And that's how I've always built my business over the years, is care more about that customer and the results and following up, the fortunes in the follow-up, and building that growing customer base, building it on rock, not sand, and keeping those customers and focusing on retention and building a team and focusing on helping them get off to a fast start and their income and their success versus the money you're making. Here's how you go into a relationship. You go into a relationship to give, not to get. You don't measure what you get in return. And you truly put their needs ahead of your own. And if you have that type of mindset, and what I'm going to teach today, I'm not going to teach you the skills or the different tools. You're going to get that from Eric and the other speakers. What I'm going to teach you is this, the you part. The mindset. It's 80% psychology, 80% mindset, 20% mechanics. What type of person do you have to become to have this type of success? It was interesting. I did a call, when I started, the business was so different. I remember Larry telling me, concepts are constant. The basics, the fundamentals will never change. Your job description, telling the story, getting customers, building team, building relationships, building for events. Jim Rohn said a few simple disciplines done consistently over and over again equals multiple rewards. The concepts are constant. The techniques can vary, right? Today, social media is a tool that everyone's using, obviously, around the world. But when I started back in 1987, we didn't have social media. We didn't have these tools. The concepts were the same, but the techniques were different. And you know why I keep working so hard today? Why I'm still into it so hard today? Put it on the screen. To provide these guys the lifestyle that they deserve. This is why I'm still working. And you got the next picture? That's our newest edition. We had 6. I told my wife, I said, you can only legally have 4 per household. I made that up. I make half the statistics up as I go, right? I don't know if it's 4, but I said 4. She said, well, you have more than one house. So when we're over in Paris, we're having a blast. She goes, can we just take a week off and have some vacation time and some fun time? And will you please not talk to everyone? I said, well, Joe, I'm sorry. That's just who I am. It's part of my DNA, right? I got 2 hobbies, making friends and collecting money. What a collection I've got. And I'm making all these friends, and I go to one of the stores we went into, and the guys are in there like, we've never met anyone like you. You're so positive. You're so happy. Can we have a picture with you? Can we carry your bags back to your hotel for you? Show the picture. Here's the picture of the guys carrying our shopping bags back to the hotel. Said, we've never met anyone like you. And everywhere I went, we were getting new customers, having fun. You can take that one down now. So let me just share with you this. I'm a big believer in the how part. How to do the business is really the easy part. It's not it's an easy business, but it's a simple business, but it's not an easy business. It requires some hard work. It requires discipline, consistency of effort, and attitudes. You've got to employ yourself, hold yourself accountable, be the best distributor in your organization, lead by example. Distributors don't do what you tell them to do. They do what you do. They watch the feet, not the lips. So you've got to go out there and consistently lead and be that example in the business. and raise your standards and hold yourself to really high standards and high accountability. But one thing that I understood in the very beginning was the why part. Why are you doing this business? Why? Reasons come first. You need to peel the layer of the onion and get down to a why you're doing this, and a why that will move you emotionally. It's emotionally charged. It has a compelling future. It's something that'll get you up early. It'll keep you up late. You'll put in that extra 10% effort that'll produce 90% of the results. But I said to myself, you know what, Jeff? It's not what happens, it's what you do with what happens. It's not the event, it's the meaning you give it. You could take your deepest pain in life and grow from that and become more and have more capacity to give and serve and make a difference in the world. You could take that pain and turn the worst day into the best day of your life.